because Leonora was there, Marco will move you through back to the second session. Just that's all right. Great. So then our final speaker in this session is Pedro Fernandez Dorado from the University of Cork. Pedro is going to talk to us about Pedrolo Digital. Is that
It's the name of the author as well, and the name of the platform.
Great.
That sounds very funny, like Pedrolo, like big rock or something. Yes, if I can load this. Thank you very much, and just to let you know that this project is just launched a week ago. Okay, so it's it's a very recent project, more or less as recent as my incorporation to the digital humanities world as such. So bear with me taking that into consideration. And the literary works of Manuel de Pedrolo. The literary works of 20th century polygraph writer Manuel de Pedrolo constitute one of the most ambitious contributions to the construction of a Catalan national literary space during the difficult years of the Franco regime in Spain. The idiosyncrasy of his overarching aesthetic project, comprising more than 140 works in an immense variety of styles and genres, which, though not always assimilated by Catalan literary marketplace, aim at constructing a fully functional literary system in the language. Makes it possible to see him as a one-man literary field, whose works can be seen as a micro representation of contemporary Catalan culture since 1949. This project sets to construct a digital literary historical map of Pedrolo's production that feeds from his complete digital corpus. This corpus is also created and XML tagged by the first phase of the project, called Pedrolo Digital. That's basically the name of the first part of my PhD. Pedrolo Digital is a massive group sourcing initiative involving Catalan language students ranging from secondary to postgraduate level, who will OCR, correct, and tag the words referring to space in the text. This collaborative and pedagogic approach also aims to empower the students as actors of this map, of the map that I'm going to generate, but by not only identifying spaces in the corpus, but also adding their own space identity to the resulting map. When it comes to the specific approach to tagging a personalized XML scheme with tags written in Catalan has been created, taking advantage of the digital humanities inclusive nature to make a small act of resistance in favor of minoritized languages, says he while giving a talk in English. And a number of tutorials give a brief introduction to concepts such as OCR, XML, and geotagging to the secondary school students participating in the project. The project serves both to explore Manuel de Pedrolo's evolving relationship with the Catalan space during the second half of the 20th century, and to address the less explored characteristics of his batch over, whilst assessing and accounting critically for his current invisibility within the contemporary space of Catalan culture. The final stage of the project will consist of integrating data visualizations into the same online platform in order to represent these relationships between the works and the Catalan literary space, highlighting the characteristics of individual works and their relation to the whole corpus. This analysis will situate a number of key works within the Catalan literary, geographic, and geopolitical space, with the aim of recognizing and giving culture and visibility to the author in time for the centenary of his birth, which will be in 2018. The variety of tools available to represent this data will allow me to choose from a range of angles and approaches, which is initially a good thing, but I also need to find an economical way of presenting those findings through a method that appeals a variety of audiences. as one of the functions of the project is precisely acting as a digital bridge between Pedrolo, academia, and the classroom. Okay. And I don't know how am I doing with time.
You've got 5 minutes left.
5 minutes left.
Yeah.
I'm just briefly going to show you, if that's okay with you, the actual platform, which is a very simple WordPress page, and it's basically the platform that the students and teachers are going to be using and consulting, basically. And it's Pedrolo digital.cat, so it's pretty straightforward. It has a small thing here, which I'm sure students are going to end up playing with this instead of doing the digitalization process. This is just the complete works of Manuel de Pedrolo. But then when you're redirected to the page, it's very, very straightforward. This basically leads to a Google form for teachers, basically to send us their details, basically the number of students in the class, like the address and everything. And then everything basically everything is very visual. There's a video just explaining the project in general. There's a pregunta, most asked questions, like the fact, and then the project and the instructions are bit by bit. Everything, all of the sections include a full explanation for teachers and a PDF downloadable version as well, and a video as well supporting the instructions. And that's more or less what I wanted to say. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you. So, questions, comments? I'm interested. It's great to see you working with secondary education as well. How much, what in terms of the development of this, how much have you been working with teachers and with students in getting their feedback and ideas about what they want?
Well, I before even starting with the platform, I did 2 pilots in Barcelona. One in my home school in Gabao, which was a very special moment,
great.
because I was just coming back and the old teachers were there as well.
Yeah.
And it was very nice to just see how it works, and the thing is that the XML part of the project came later, because I realized that basically the OCR part was pretty straightforward for kids now. Like even if for me it was like, would that be possible in a classroom? Like, they were very fast at doing the OCR, correcting, and they were just bored there for the rest of the hour.
Right.
So that's when I decided just to go a step further and try to put the XML part. But it's good because I realized that the platform needed to be very, very complete with every possible question that they may have, that students or teachers may have, should be answered straight away, because we're talking about 140 works. So
Right.
that means 140 schools.
Yeah.
So that means one question per school can basically, I think I could collapse in one day, basically. So
Right.
so I think it's no, but I did 2 pilots, and both of them went pretty well. I know that 2 pilots is never enough to yes, but we'll see in the following months how it goes.
Yeah, that's great. It's really good to hear. And again, when we sometimes think that undergraduates struggle with, digital humanities, to be doing things like this with secondary schools is wonderful. Really great. Any more comments? Otherwise, yeah. Well, let's. Yeah. Thank you again.